next guest and his family riding out the storm in Fort Myers Beach.
Stephen Clark is a veteran TV news anchor who retired in Florida and cranked up the volume on his career as a singer-songwriter, playing bars full-time. Well, his music took a hit last year when Hurricane Ian dumped 18 feet of water on the region, shutting down venues. Now you got this today on top of it.
And Stephen, you're with us right now. Good morning to you. Compare what it was like riding out Fort Myers Beach in Hurricane Ian's conditions a year ago and what you're seeing approaching the coast today.
Well, first of all, what I'm seeing now is it's, man, I feel people up in the Big Bend because I know what they're about to go through. Now, last year for Ian, I ended up going about 10 miles from here, just about a mile inland and about 9 miles over into Bonita Springs. At that time, we were just going to a hurricane party because there was not going to be a hurricane in Fort Myers Beach. And as everybody knows and history knows, the thing took a hard turn to the east and suddenly we became dead center. So where I'm standing right now behind my house, the water was over my head. It was 18 feet coming out of our canal. It was about 8 feet into the bottom of my house. So we went through the damage. That was on my mind last night when I was here, although we were very, very confident this time that it was not going to make that same turn and that what we were going to put up with, we could deal with, which it turned out to be the case.
Yeah, and we know for days officials have been telling Floridians, heed the warnings, get prepared. With all that you have dealt with in the past with past hurricanes and now this, what kind of precautions and preparations did you and your family take this time around?
Well, first of all, I finally, it took a while, but I finally got a new boat. I have a boat house just around the corner. I chose you, but it is so windy out there right now. I have a new boat, and so I was really concerned about making sure the boat didn't get crushed like last time. It was a pontoon boat. It was in a lift with a hard top, and I tied it on really well, but the water went at 18 feet, and the pontoon was just carried right up to the roof and crushed it. So this time I went over there, and I lashed it out as tightly as I could and took it up as high as I could, which I was counting on the storm surge being less than 4 feet, which is what the forecasters were calling for. Unfortunately, it was. I also, we went out and got a lot of water, got a lot of non-perishable foods. I got the generators out and I cleaned them up, started them up to make sure they worked. Unfortunately, we couldn't do some of the stuff we would like to have done. We would have liked to have taken a lot of stuff out of the ground floor of our house, which is a 3-story house with the bottom is supposed to be just parking. I would have liked to have taken stuff out of there, but I really couldn't do that because it's all our construction supplies that we're using to rebuild from the last hurricane. And it's just like, it's everywhere. And my whole driveway is full of siding that is still not in the house. So our biggest problem during the storm last night, we had some bands of rain that came through, like your reporter Ryan that we were looking at a few minutes ago. That was just pouring down on us. And unfortunately, it was also coming in our living room ceiling. So we were running around with buckets under the living room ceiling to catch that. But by and far, I think what happened was what we anticipated to happen. And the storm surge came up about 1:46 this morning. We were at high tide. And I came outside, and the water was indeed over my seawall because the high tide would have brought it about 1.5 feet from the top of the seawall. And the high tide brought it another 1 or 2 feet over the seawall. And so my backyard was starting to get wet. And then all night long, I just kept praying it was going to start going down as the tide went down. And that's what happened. Right now, we're at high tide, I think, right now, but it's way higher than it should be. So the storm surge is still affecting us here. But man, nothing like the 18 feet we got last year.
And you guys were much more in the direct line of Hurricane Ian than you are this time around. But still, I wonder sometimes, because obviously you want to keep your home protected. You want to stay there, ride it out. But at the same time, why wouldn't you guys leave? After going through what you went through last year, why in the world wouldn't you go to higher ground?
Oddly enough, I think it's because we matured. I think in past years, it was really popular when a hurricane was coming around. Everybody said, I'm not leaving. They always say it's going to be bad. And it's never bad. And then we get stuck and we can't even get back home again because the police will stop us. And so we're just going to stay. And that's what everybody did last year. And that's why we had so many fatalities on this island alone, because of the people who said, they always say that we're going to stay.
They underestimated that a little bit.
Exactly, for the first time, because trust me, the previous 50 times, they were correct. This time they were wrong. So this time when the storm was coming around, I'm gonna absolutely support my fellow neighbors. We did this with a very open eye. We were very mature about it because the ones I talked to, we were looking very closely. We also prepared ourselves to get out in case everything went south, or actually in this case went east, if everything turned and came at us, we were ready to get out of here.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.